Opening a gigantic book and 1,000,000 lighted cigarettes fly out and hit you in the face.
Ooh-wee, y'all. Are we here for it today? Thank y'all for showing up. I know it was kind of spur of the moment. Will, you're intensive now? Well, I'm about to get intensive. Yes, I am. There's my huddy buddy, TJ, Tanga, Carrie. Welcome everybody in and tell a friend. Tell a friend. Let me know how I sound. Yes, soup is for lunch, and it's getting to be that time of year where soup is more. Hey, Grandma Sherry. Good to see ya. Yes, let me know how I sound, y'all. They're never going to get. Who escaped? Do I sound good? Grand Rising, Huddy. I'm going to assume I sound okay. Clears throat. Let me tell y'all something. There is nothing more I hate, thank you, Will, than subliminals. If you ain't got the gut, the grit to speak from your chest and say what you mean, there's only one way I can take it. And I know a subliminal fired to me when I hear it. Yes, I do. I'm not holding back. This ain't the Jerks channel right now. This is the soup, and the soup does what she wants, okay? Y'all remember that. You can tell them, Huddy. Here's the thing. Yes. Here's the thing. There's this lady named Tabby out here. She has supposedly, allegedly lied about cancer, right? I don't know Tabby that well, so I was never that invested in it. Here's the thing. But if you lied about it, shame on you. Now, Ray Ray, this is directly for you. See, I say names. Yes. Hey, Bubblegum. I say names. Ray Ray, you got something to say to me? I'm going to drop your link in the chat, and I'm even going to drop you a link if you want to hit it. Because I think you got something you want to say to a lot of people, but I don't know, you're just holding back and you're not saying it. Huh, that's weird to me. Let me play y'all something real quick. Well, no, let me start from the beginning because that's always the best place to begin. It's all out there anyway. So there was a friendship between somebody named Ray Ray and Tabby. They've been friends for a long time on YouTube. You know them YouTube friendships. Well, supposedly, allegedly, Tabby tells Ray Ray and her friends, I got cancer. I got cancer. That's what she told them. Somehow they find out it's a lie. All right. Now I'm just telling y'all what I know. No arguing in the chat if it's real or not. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Had to clear my throat again. So I don't want no arguing in the chat if it's real, if it's not real. That's not what the topic is. We're going to stay on topic today. So they find out she's lying. Okay. I get it. You're pissed off. We went through something like that recently where somebody lied about their whole life. We find out it's all a lie. So I could relate. I go to Ray Ray when all this comes out and I let her know, man, I'm sorry that happened. That sucks. I can relate, right? Yes, Bubblegum. At the time, she didn't want none of this out. It ain't my story to tell. No worries there. None whatsoever. Plus, the topic of cancer is a very sensitive topic. Nobody really wants to talk about it. I mean, it's very sensitive. Well, as some months go on, I'm noticing some weird behavior. Ray Ray was a mod for the Jerks. Damn good mod, too. She started backing off, not coming in. Okay, she's got a lot going on. I can understand that. She bounces out of our Discord, right? Now, let me tell you this. I'm not one to chase people. You leave the Discord, you're good, you're gone. I'm not chasing you. However, when Ray Ray left the Discord, I went and checked on her because she'd been going through a lot. We talked. She said she regretted leaving, blah, blah, blah. I sent her another invite. She came back. Everything seemed to be fine. Then one day, she leaves a note, or not a note, but a message. Says she's gone again. Now this time, I'm done. I'm not looking for you now. No hard feelings, but that's over. Well, over the last week, Ray Ray has been shooting subliminals left and right. I go directly to her because I like to do that. I don't like all the back and forth behind the scenes. What do you think's going on? I might do that too and come directly to you. So I go straight to Ray Ray, right? Because she done a live. I'm going to play some of this live. Fair use. Ray Ray, come on now. Hold on. I'm going to play some of this live for y'all. Where I started hey, E-Love. Love you, girl. Where I started picking up on subliminals. And what I think, here's what I think. And Ray Ray, if I'm wrong, hey, the chat's open. Let me know. But it seems to me like you wanted us and some other people to tell this story that isn't ours to tell. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen. I'm letting it all out today. Get mad or get glad.
I didn't want that on my hands. And okay, I need you. I don't need you. I don't need any of you, just like I don't need Tabitha. Expected us to just keep our fucking mouth quiet or our mouth closed. While in her chat that night, things just blew up with blame. How it was, my fault. Lady Spitfire's fault. Vestige's fault. So we were just supposed to stay quiet and let that happen, right? No. I don't care whose chat it happened in. I was there to defend myself, and so were they. And you guys want to turn your backs on us for that? You can go fuck yourself. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need any of you, just like I don't need Tabitha. At least I'm sorry you're hearing it. But you know what? The hate's gotten so bad, I'm as quiet. I've been as quiet as I could be, and I don't want to be quiet about it no more. Hey, Matthew, Tabitha can go fuck herself. We were quiet about it for over a month. We didn't want it out on YouTube because YouTube is vicious, okay? I was concerned that Tabitha might hurt herself. I didn't want that on my hands. And
okay, everybody keeping up? Everybody keeping up? Ray Ray, Tabitha's ex-friend, said she didn't want this out on YouTube because YouTube is vicious, right? Uh-oh, Tanga's pocket modding. E-Love, can you fix it? Wait. Who did she delete? Anyway, I'll let y'all handle it. She didn't want that out on YouTube because YouTube is vicious. Okay, I agree. So everybody keeping up? Not my story to tell either. Hold on. There's more.
you know what? It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to give a shit anyway. It came out in Purple's chat. So now we're the enemy and now we're not to be trusted. Is that how it really works? We're supposed to just sit there and let people talk shit about us and let Tabitha get away with this? Don't think so. I'm done being quiet. Come on, Tabitha. I'm here. I'm here and I'm alone up here. So come on, let's do this.
Now, if we're keeping it real, you wanted it out, Ray Ray. And I can kind of understand why you wanted it out. You're pissed off. You're hurt. Hey, Barbie, you're hurt. You were lied to. You wanted it out. And who was the best person to get it out to? Well, that would be Purple. Am I right or am I wrong? I am right. Look, we all can stop playing stupid here any day now. We're all grown and know what's going on. What's Purple's MO? Purple loves this shit. Okay? So now, Ray Ray, you ain't going to sit up here and lie to us and let us and not, you ain't going to act like you didn't want Purple to know. You wanted Purple to know because Purple was going to take it and make it content for the next 80 years. Okay? Just tell the truth. We knew that.
You people on YouTube are fucking vicious. And I've done my fair share of shit. Like what I did to Tabby back in the day. And that wasn't cool. And you know what? I went beyond measures to make that up to her. And I did.
Now, everybody just hang tight. Because there's a reason why I fired up this live. Okay? Just hang on. Because she is shooting subliminals right at us, but not saying our name. So just hold on. We're getting there.
Did make that up to her. And I don't go around treating people like that like I used to. That wasn't me. Wow, Maleficent, hello? Well, you know what? Maleficent people warned me about Tabitha. But I had to find out on my own. And boy, did I find out. What a piece of fucking shit. You want to lie to people about having cancer. And people are leaving you alone. They're leaving you alone, Tabitha, but they're attacking the ones that you hurt. Because we kept our mouth quiet. We kept everything to ourselves. We gave you a month to prove to us that you weren't fucking lying. And what did you do? Nothing. When you're gone, we didn't hear any of that. We never heard the word cancer. All we heard was, oh my God, my colitis, this, that, and the other. Well, Tabby, the trash takes itself out. I don't need fake people around. Smoking, please stay away from Chantix. Chantix shouldn't be on the market. Back on me the most. You people want to be out here and say you're advocates for people with mental health. But when I was at my lowest, you turn your back on me. But thank you for that because, you know, the trash takes itself out. I don't need fake people around. But yeah, the Chantix was bad. And there were 3 days where I didn't know.
Okay, I'm going to skip some of this because she's talking about her mental health. And I don't know who she's talking about here. Advocates for mental health. I'm all for your mental health, but I don't claim to be like an advocate, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to skip around to the important part.
What was going to happen with me? We've hurt a lot of people, and people are still hurting. I'm not hurting over the fact that you're not around. I am so, I guess things are different in Arizona. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Like anybody has anything to prove to you, Tabitha. Oh, God, not mine. I told one of us you never took the medicine because Medicare wouldn't. We worried that if this got out that you might do some sort of self-harm. I didn't want that on my hands. But I don't think you're going to do such a thing. You do that for attention. We have figured that out. Well, you want attention, Tabby? I'm going to give you attention. You can block me all you want to on YouTube. That means you can't see me. That doesn't mean the other people can't see me and the truth that I'm going to put out behind you wherever you go. I'm not going to let you get away with this. You're not going to come on here and lie to people about such a thing and think that it's just going to blow over.
Okay, get it? That's their thing, right? In my mind, this is a Tabby Ray Ray situation. Hey, I'm not getting into the if it's real, if it's not real. Ray Ray felt she was lied to. So she feels she's not going to let Tabby come out here and just get by with it. Okay? Not my thing. I'm not the YouTube police. You do what you got to do, Ray Ray. No one was holding you back. But hold on. Hold on. There's more to come.
I won't allow that, Tabitha. Here's your link, Tabitha. You come up here and talk to me. So I really need to get my day started. I got you. I ain't got time for people like that. I keep my circle small. I like it that way. Because the less people you chill with, the less bullshit you deal with. And honestly, dealing with Tabitha on a daily basis, that's like dealing with 10 extra fucking people all at one time. The bitch is a handful. I'm leaving here. I don't want nothing to do with you, blah, blah, blah. They tell you, well, it's not an airport. You don't need to announce your departure. Okay, fine, I get that. But if you leave quietly and silently like I do, and not make a big deal out of something, then you left without an explanation and you're a coward. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Which fucking way do you want it, people? Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Wrenches are overrated. All they do is cause people to fucking fight with each other. I don't want it. I don't want it. I haven't been moderating for anybody because ain't nobody been there for me. Everybody left. Everybody took off.
Now we're getting into the part where I really wanted to get into. She says she's not been moderating for anybody because nobody's been there for her. Hold on.
Well, Ray Ray had a moment. Yeah, I tried to give my Discord away because I was fed up. I was done with it. The Chantix took a toll on me, y'all. The Chantix made me feel like I was somebody I wasn't. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want nothing to do with anything anymore. And bless my husband's heart for enduring that. It does too much to you. What are we guilty of? We have our theories on why Tabby lied about having cancer. It seemed to happen at a moment where Purple was digging really, really hard on your background, Tabitha. Really hard. There were some things shown on her screen that should not have been put on social media. Yeah. You were scared, weren't you, girl? Purple was getting awful close to something. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Tabby has cancer. Well, you don't mess with somebody that has cancer, right? You don't go at them on YouTube. You don't bully them. You basically leave them alone, right? Because they're sick.
Oh, Ray Ray, that's not true because we've seen what the pigeon does. Okay, she doesn't care. She'll come after him anyway. So I don't know why. Again, I'm staying away if she did lie or if she didn't lie. Not my problem. Ray Ray, you know exactly how Purple is. And if that's what you thought at the time when she told this story, why didn't you say something then? I'm a little confused.
They have cancer. They have another entire battle to fight. You don't go at them, right? Well, it worked. Purple left Tabby alone. Yeah, her name's all over in this situation, Pooh, and I can't take her name out of it. I can't take her name out of it. She is part of it. But that's my opinion on why I think Tabby faked cancer. Because it worked. Purple left her the family and handle it off YouTube, you guys. Why can't you do that? Why you got to make these videos about each other? They're awful. Well, I'm not getting into any of that. It's none of my business. All that's Susan's business. I'll let Susan deal with her own thing. This is enough for me to deal with right now. So for the past 3 months, I've been dealing with doctors. I'm terrified. Supposedly I don't know what that stuff feels like. So I'm sending prayers to you, Chris. I hope your procedure goes smoothly. I'm confused. I don't want anything to do with that medication at all. I have an addictive personality, and that's alcohol, and you don't even realize you're doing it. To where I had to have sugar in my system to get, even though you said you were taking it, why didn't you send us a screenshot? Because you always do that. That it was stage 2 cancer.
Y'all be patient with me because I don't want to play what she was talking about, like her personal information, even though it was on YouTube. I'm trying to get to the part where she's claiming that people are protecting Tabby. Hold on, I'm getting there.
Knowing that Karen had just lost her husband to colorectal cancer, grip on me anymore, because I had an awful childhood for that. And believe it or not, it was melatonin because of alcoholism and you. It's kind of the last thing we wanted to begin with. We didn't want to give Purple something to go at you about. Another reason we kept it quiet. But like I said, it's kind of karma, you know.
I want everybody to make a mental note of what she just said right there. We didn't want to give Purple something else for her to go at you about. Okay? Everybody keep that in mind. This will come in handy later.
You lied about something so nasty. I mean, how can you make people, and people are still sending you prayers for healing, and you're still accepting these prayers like you're sick, and you're not. You never were. When are you going to clarify, Tabby, that you're not sick for people? Because I'm letting people know you're not sick. And you've got 5 people who you showed proof to. Well, none of your so-called best friends were important enough for you to show, right? Make that one make sense. We fought for you, Tabby. We were there to go through your journey with you. We were going to go through everything you went through with you. From day one, I have shown proof because I don't want to be called a Tabitha. My sisters get to see you and your dirty little fucking secret, Tabitha. Why? 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 Why are you protecting Tabby? Why are you coming at me? Burp on a live, and you want to drag them through the mud for cancer. Because people don't go after people who have cancer, right?
All right, everybody, listen up. I'm at the part where I really wanted to get to. Listen to this.
Right. Well, you're still being protected. And it pisses me the fuck off. You got all these creators out here who call themselves review channels, right? They want to go call people out for their bad behavior, right? Yet you're being protected. Nobody wants to talk about you, Tabitha. Why? Nobody wants to expose you and your dirty little fucking secret, Tabitha. Why? Why? It blows my mind. And that's why, you know what? I've separated myself from these fake motherfuckers. Because you want to call people out, certain people out, and you want to harp on these particular individuals over and over and over and over, or the stupidest fucking things. These people can fart on a live, burp on a live, and you want to drag them through the mud for it, right? Over and over and over. Let's go live about it again and again and again. But you got somebody like Tabitha, truth for the missing, more truth for the missing, who lied about having cancer. Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about liar, liar, pants on fire. Why? Why? Why are you protecting Tabby? Why are you coming at me? Why are you going at my sisters? Why are you going at Lady Spitfire and Vestiges and myself? Why? Go at Tabitha. She's the one who fucking lied. Don't blame me. You need a confirmation of what, Purple? What confirmation do you need? You know, I'm getting hate because we came in your channel to defend ourselves, because basically, Purple, you're the one that started that. It was our fault too. So you didn't help the situation.
So, did everybody catch that? Everybody caught that, right? So, right there, I am picking up what she's putting down, even though she ain't saying it. Okay? She's a mod for the jerks. Okay? We're kind of a review channel. She's wanting to know why nobody's picking this up, why nobody's talking about it. Well, I'm going to tell you, Ray Ray, this is your story to tell. It's not ours. It's not Six Up's. It's nobody's. but yours. So all of a sudden, you're pissed about our content. You don't like our content now because we haven't drugged Tabby. Like I said, it's not our story to tell, it's yours. And Ray Ray, from what I can see, you got a platform. You know how to use a live stream, StreamYard, and you've got a voice. You're speaking just fine. So you're mad at us because we didn't drag her? Now make that make sense. Now I come in, defend what? You were horrible friends who didn't believe their friend was sick. Worse than that. It's like you're upset that she didn't have steak. Yeah, and I know it's all very weird. I don't know. Look, to me, we didn't 6 up. I would also, yes, 6 up. I'm going to drop you a link. Yes, ma'am, because you're definitely qualified to talk on this. So I come in here in just a few minutes. I'm listening, right? I'm not chatting. I'm listening. And she keeps talking about, yes, I'll drop it. Just give me just a second. She keeps talking about that everybody's defending Tabby. And I'm like, who the hell are you talking? And I ask her, who's defending Tabby? Hold on just a second. I'll go ahead and drop it. And then she does a live. She doesn't do a live. No, y'all can go ahead and come up. 6 up and Pearl, y'all can come up. And I'm going to pull up her other one. Give me just a second. There's the link.
It's a beautiful day in Georgia.
So, ending that one right there. Did y'all see the link? I dropped it in the chat. Hey, Jeep Girl. Hey, Siren. There's Pearl. Pearl, it says device not connected. Hold on. Is that you?
It's me, darling.
Hey, there's 6 up and Pearl.
One bomb ready. I'm sorry. You're all going to have to bear with me. I've been asleep off and on nearly all day, which if you know me, you know that that's not normal. The
Not
heat
at
is
all.
really messing me up. So if I sound a little off the mark, that is why. But some things just need to be spoken on.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you get spoken on, then we will give you what you would like to have.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to second what Pearl just said. There's a lot of other people in the world that have health issues besides other people. Just say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I missed a lot. So just go ahead, Soup. I would like to see this.
I'm going to play y'all this one. She just put this one that I'm about to play. I think she put it out maybe an hour ago, if that. So I'm going to play y'all this one. More subliminals. And I'm going to tell you something. For those who know me, know I hate subs, not subscribers, subliminals. I hate that shit. Just say what you're going to say. Speak with your chest. Say what you mean. If not, don't speak to me at all. So here we go.
I'm hoping to have a good day so we can get out and get some fresh air. Just a quick bit of info for people out there talking shit right now. The 3 of us who are directly affected in this matter have not been beating a dead horse. We kept this quiet for months. We didn't want it on YouTube. We didn't want Tabby to be attacked. So in a way, it was trying to protect her, but all that's over with. So Bub did a live talking about his feelings and how he's affected. I did one myself regarding my feelings and how I was affected. And I did one for Lady Spitfire so she could have her say. on how she's affected. So that's a total of 3 lives that we're responsible for over the past, I don't know how many months. So you motherfuckers can take it and twist it all you want to. We have a right to talk about it. We are directly affected. We have a right to talk about it. And if you're triggered by it, how about you stay out of the fucking chat? All right. Don't come over here telling me what I can and can't talk about. You want to flame us for finally opening up and talking about it, but you support other people who want to talk about the topic and they don't want to call her name out, and that's fine. They don't have to, but we are, and we will talk about it.
Now I'm going to pause it right there for just a minute. It's only like a 5-minute upload. I don't remember anybody telling them to shut up. Did I miss something?
I have
I
not
feel
heard
the same
anyone
way.
say they've got to shut up.
I don't remember anybody telling anybody ever to shut up. I also don't remember anybody ever attacking them. I would not attack somebody for not going after somebody for faking cancer. That's ridiculous. And I want to point out Valoma's comment. Faking cancer to her goes hand in hand with mental illness. Their friends should encourage them to seek help and not bring it to YouTube for drama and tit for tat, right? Fighting, especially to the people that they claim they hate, the people that are awful, the people that bully. We all know this, right? This is
Amen.
insane to me.
Yep.
And I believe that the triggering comment is related to Cracking Asses going directly into Lady Spitfire's chat and saying that she finds this whole thing triggering. And in the private chat, I said to Cracking that I thought she was very brave to go in there and say that and give her honest opinion. And I agreed where she was coming from. That is not anything to do with this individually as a topic about Tabby. That is Cracking Asses. As someone who has lost several family members, we've all been through this with her over the last year and a half. She finds the constant story while she's trying to listen to what is being said. The constant stories that everybody is sharing about their terrible family tragedies was something that she was finding deeply upsetting. And I don't think that that's something that we can't understand. Doesn't everybody understand how that might be triggering for her? And she went in and spoke up, which she's got every right to do. It doesn't mean you have to shut up. It doesn't mean she has to shut up. It's a exchange of opinions. I thought that's what everybody wanted.
They do until it doesn't fit what they're talking about. And I find that very strange. Everybody has differing opinions on this, just like with the Tabby thing. Some people don't believe anything she says. I understand. Some people believe who would lie about cancer. I can see both sides. I just don't get involved. That's it. It's just that simple. I'm going to play a few more minutes of this because she's definitely firing shots in this one, which is why I am live right now.
If you don't like it, tough shit. As Purple would say, it's a you problem. And don't tell me where I can go. Whose chat's I'm gonna go in.
What? As Purple would say, that's a you problem. Now you're already echoing Purple terms.
Yep.
Is this real life?
This is real life. 6 Up.
I feel
He
like
is
I
floating.
missed all of this. What even happened?
The
last I knew, Ray Ray was in the Jerks Discord. Am I wrong or am I right? Saying, I don't want Purple and them to get their hands on this. Next thing I knew, they were throwing it and spoon feeding it to her.
Absolutely.
Then it was, why aren't you all attacking Tabby? Well, excuse me, Ray Ray. But I have, again, I have health issues. I am not online all the time, and I'm definitely not going to go for the mentally disturbed again. Been there, done that. You were there. You got the t-shirt.
Yep. That's how I remember it. When she was in our Discord, it got out. She said, please, I do not want this out. If it gets out, you all know what's going to happen. And she was talking about Purple. It would be content for Purple for the next 80 some years.
And what happened next? We went into the jerk's private room, and almost simultaneously, most of us wrote, "I don't want to touch this with a barge pole. I don't want to get involved." They didn't want to talk about Tabby before this. They didn't want to talk about Tabby now. One of us said this is going to be a whole shit show, and everything that was said there was correct. We didn't want to touch it. It wasn't. There was an element of honouring you as a mod and what you said and what you wanted to do. But even if you hadn't have been a mod and we'd have heard it on the grapevine, we wouldn't have wanted to touch it because it is just a whole nest of fuckery with which there is no winning.
None.
It doesn't help anyone.
I
If
agree.
there was an actual calling out for money, I think that I probably would have wanted to speak up then. I have not seen that. I can't say what's gone on behind the scenes, but without receipts, I'm not going and talking about it.
No, like we kept saying, we're not touching, not with somebody else's platform. But what I will touch on is this right here that you're doing right now, Ray Ray. You're firing your shot. I heard you. And now I'm not speaking in subliminals at all. Okay. And we're going to listen to some more of this.
Oh, just before you start again, while we're talking about subliminals,
Mm-hmm.
I heard Purple say 3 times in a live. I can't remember whether it was the last live or the live before. It wasn't the giveaway. Oh, it was the one. It was the one that she's privated because she wasn't feeling very well.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember her keep saying that Six Up and Tabby were friends? Where the hell has that come from?
That never. That was
See, I
Not
never.
missed that.
a chance in
I missed that
hell.
too. I missed
You-
all that.
I swear, hand on heart, that was actually said.
Yes, several times. I said Six Up is going to black out when she hears that
Yeah,
she.
if you put Six Up and Bestie in the
Actually-
search bit in our Discord, you'll find it because those are terms that I definitely use. Because I immediately went in the Discord and said to the others, "Excuse me, since when has Six Up and Tabby been besties?"
Never
We're
happened.
not at all.
Never.
I tolerated Tabby. And I'm going to reiterate, Tabby is not, look, Tabby talks about unaliving people on the regular. She's
Mhm.
now been blocked from my chat for probably 2 weeks now, around 2 weeks. No, we're not friends. I actually thought that me and Ray Ray were doing okay. Like all the
thought so.
bullshit was in the past, the drama, it was done. That's what I get for thinking, I guess.
That wasn't exposed in a public Discord. Our Discord is very private. There's only a select few in there, and this wasn't even our story to tell. But yeah, they wasn't. If it was in another Discord, but not ours, because in ours we did not want to touch it.
And I believe it was in the mod only part of the Discord, which is even smaller than the small Discord. We're talking
Yes.
very, very small numbers here.
Yeah.
And talking about the Discords before you start playing this again, I see in the Discord that people are saying that Ray Ray's saying things about people leaving Discords and whatnot. I noticed that she left the Jerks Discord. She was not in the chat. I didn't think anything of it. I just thought she's going through health issues. Look, we all have things offline. We all have real lives, right? We deal with real life things. So I didn't think anything about that. I don't do a lot of Discord. I have a members Discord where people are welcome to come in and post whatever they want. If I think that they're not healthy or they screenshot, they get kicked. That's the only thing. Okay. So I was in her Discord and I just never went over there very much. And I seen that she left mine. So I left hers just so I didn't have so many Discords. I left a lot of Discords. People are taking this Discord thing. They're taking it all too serious. I feel like this is way too serious. Way too much.
Thank you. This is way too serious. People are getting kicked out of them because they didn't want anything to do with this. This is just getting too strange. So I'm live about it and I've got more to say, but we're going to listen to this.
As a matter of fact, I just want to do things just to piss you guys off even more. Because what I do is none of your fucking business, okay? I've seen some horrible shit from people behind the scenes who you think, they're a pretty all right person. They're fair. They're fair. Well, guess what? They're not. behind the scenes are just as fucking bad as the people they're picking on. As a matter of fact, they're worse. So do a self-check, people. Quit judging other people. Go stand in the mirror on this beautiful Sunday day and do a little self-reflection. Because I will go where I want to. I'll talk to who I want to.
Another thing I don't remember is telling Ray Ray where to go and where not to go. Unless she's talking about somebody else, I don't remember us ever having this conversation. And look, people do things out of spite a lot. You're only going to spite yourself. You go wherever you want. Sure, do that. If these are your new buddies, you know who I'm talking about, then make yourself right at home over there. But it's not to spite me. That's not how that works. That is only going to hurt yourself. But no one has told you where to go or where not to go. I know I haven't. And nobody I know has. So.
And if you don't like it, tough shit. Don't tell me what I can talk about. Because Lord knows there are many of you on this platform who do go live on the same topic over and over and over and beat that dead horse. But y'all don't talk about that, do you?
Okay, because I do know what she's talking about here about the dead horse. So she is subliminally talking about the jerks. Ray Ray, you didn't have a problem with any of our lives. You were in them, you modded for them, you had a good time, didn't you, Derple? Mm-hmm. Do not play this.
I mean, she could be speaking on Ziggy Bugsy. We never know. You never know.
She's speaking on Ziggy and Bugsy. I love you. God almighty. But here's why I'm addressing her. Okay, the live I first played that she done the other day, she kept talking about people protecting Tabby. And I finally just asked, man, who is protecting Tabby? She's talking about nobody's addressing it. She had to do it. Her, Bubs, and Lady Spitfire. Yeah, it's kind of your thing. You all knew Tabby. I don't know the story. I don't know the history. So it is your story to address. When that issue with Lolita happened, it was our story to address and talk about. I didn't give it to somebody else hoping they would take it to their platform and talk about it. And to me, Ray Ray, that's kind of what you're doing. You're pissed off. This is how it's coming across. You're pissed off that nobody took it to their platform to talk about it. It's not our story to tell. It didn't happen to us. So let me tell you this. Let me stop sharing. No, hold on. Let me let a little bit more of this play, and then I'm going to read y'all some.
No. You want us to stay quiet. Why? Just of your deep, deep rooted hatred for Purple Phoenix.
Did y'all hear that?
I really want everybody to do well. I just got to say that right now. I really want everybody just to do well. I really do. I don't give a fuck about a fucking pigeon, but I do genuinely have feelings for Ray Ray and for Tabby. I want them both to do well. I think the best thing for them, and I know my opinion does not matter here, would be to close it and move on. Tabby can get bent. She has lied so much on this platform, she will never be believed. And the people that do support her, well, they'll be seen. So I just had to say that. I do not at all want ill will. I do not fake the words that when I say the words that I say, I mean them. I don't even think of them. I just say them. Nothing I've ever said to anyone was fake. I think, Ray Ray, you know that.
I think she does too. We all of us know Tabby's history on this platform. So why she's saying all this is lost on me. And for her to really think it's got anything to do with the pigeon is very strange. For her to believe it's some deep-rooted issue for the pigeon, to me, you're reaching and
I mean,
you're lost.
Purple sat over there for like over a week or two and begged for this information, and you all gave it to her. Why would you give that to Purple to attack? And then you're like, I'm not going to be part of the attacking and the whatever, but you're doing it. You're literally doing it.
Right. That has nothing, for me, it has nothing to do with the pigeon.
You don't want Purple reveling in the glory, being able to speak upon what a shit Tabby is. I don't care who put it, as long as they're,
That's a
it's
problem.
out there.
That's a fucking problem for me. You don't fucking care when Purple, you know, and Jenna are the worst people. Like they're bullies, right?
Right.
You don't care though. You're that mad. I think maybe you need to go do some self-reflection.
To me, this seems like it's just being done out of spite now.
So good luck, Tabitha, doing what you're going to do. You're already fucking poking the bear. All right. That community tab thing you did with that ogre picture on it, girl, please don't. You're trying to poke that Ray Ray, aren't you? And I don't want to go there. So, girl, just stop. Anyway, recap. I'll go where I want. I'll talk to who I want. You're all a bunch of two-faced motherfuckers. You're hypocritical as fuck. Y'all stay over there where you're at, because I'm happy with the little family I have. So, have a beautiful Sunday. And until I'm ready to talk about it again, fuck you, Tabitha.
Wow, perhaps we should have some sort of thing that we say on the regular. I don't know, something like go where you want, listen to everything, just be careful what you co-sign and be careful what you give money to. That sounds catchy. Perhaps you could repeat that a few times like we do in almost every episode that we do.
Right.
Don't care where you go. Don't care what you listen to. The idea that we give a damn where you are, it's just ridiculous. I suppose this sort of dovetails in with Momo Howard trying to make it fly that the reason that we eventually blocked her was because she was in Purbs. No, a comment was made about, you can go back over to Purbs and kiss her ass, not by me, by somebody else. But our problem was that you wanted us to respect the opinions of people who don't believe that some of our family members should exist. That's never happening. So if that's a problem for you, you're better off somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with you going into Purbs.
Right. It's
You
just
keep
where
saying that because that's more convenient.
Yeah, it's just where you belong. It's not it's like you said, it's more convenient to act because it's an act, because I don't remember anybody telling her or her friends, her family, where to go. I can't recall that. It's just a convenient thing to say. And to make it about the pigeon is very strange to me. It seems like you're doing that purposely because, we don't care for her. That's not our crowd over there. So you're not, again, though, you're not being slick with what you're throwing subliminals, but you're not being slick about it. So let me tell y'all what I done. Let me find it. So I go to Ray Ray the day of the first live stream. Now, I'm not going to show our Discord messages. That's just not what I do. But I go straight to her. I leave her a 2-minute voice note asking her directly, because that's how I like to do things. I heard your live stream. I heard you talking about people protecting Tabby. I don't know who you're talking about because we haven't protected her. I heard you talking about wrenches. You carry a wrench in the jerks chat. You said you didn't care if you lost a wrench. So I ask her very direct questions. Are you talking about us? Who's protecting her? What about the wrench? What's the problem? Okay. She pretty much tells me that's a lot to answer. And she just don't feel like answering it. Got a headache, got to lay down. Whatever. Okay. And then she says, which I'm not going to read word for word, but she did tell me that she didn't want this whole thing getting out the first month or so, right? The whole Tabby cancer thing. And then let's see. To be honest, after things last night. So she saw some things the night before in a watch party, I guess. I don't know. Something about beating a dead horse. That aggravated her and pissed her off. And then she pretty much tells me, I won't be talking about y'all. No reason to. So please don't worry about anything that came out of my mouth. Okay. Then, man, Ray Ray, you keep posting on your community wall. And I know that why don't you just tag me or tag the jerks, whoever it is you're wanting to tag. I'll read this one because it's a community
I
wall.
mean, my inbox is also open. I really did miss a lot of this, and I'm a little bit taken back right now. Ray Ray, my inbox is open to you. The last we spoke, I was helping you with your fire stick. I mean, I was so willing. I just backed off a little bit because I really thought you were taking time off for your health, for your recovery, for whatever. That clearly was not it. But my inbox is still open.
Mine is too. Well, it was. She probably blocked me by now. But she writes 7 hours ago. Ever have those moments where you want to do the exact things that people hate you for doing? I've only went live on this topic 2 times because 2 different people had something to say. But y'all say we're beating a dead horse over and again after keeping it a secret for months. What is it? Y'all trying to silence us because of your deep hatred for purple. Tell me what to do.
Actually, I believe the beating a dead horse comment was in reference to the idea that you're going to get the truth about this. That if you continue to talk and ask her to come and speak to you, that you'll get the truth. We all know that's not going to happen one way or another. That's the beating a dead horse aspect. If you're going to continue covering this until you get the truth, it's going to be a long life.
Oh, man. Ain't it?
If you didn't
also,
get it.
Can I just pick up on the protecting Tabby thing? Is the behaviour of somebody who wants to, in quotes, protect Tabby, to go directly into a chat where she's up on panel and try to pin her down about the medication she claims to have taken, knowing and posting in that chat that is an end stage chemo? In what way was my asking that a form of protecting her? It was the exact opposite.
Vicky, good to see you. Love ya.
I don't feel like I've ever moved in a way to protect anybody on this platform other than my own child. I think that's really weird. I love you ladies with all my heart. I really do. But when I'm not online, I have a whole entire life. And I don't want to protect Tabby, but I do want to reiterate, she's not well, clearly,
Mm-mm.
at all.
Completely agree.
She's not. She is really, and every time that I've set my boundaries down, my own boundaries down. Let me make this clear. People that type in my chat, people that type in your chat, I feel like too as well. We're not responsible for what they say. If somebody is not in my chat physically bashing somebody, like fat shaming them, or saying a racist comment or a transphobic comment, they stay in my chat. They can say whatever they want. We're not to be held accountable for what people say and how they feel. That would be ridiculous. They should feel safe. I want that on my platform. I want people to be able to come in and say whatever they want. And, you know, I hear all this X out. If you don't like it, X out. If it triggers you, well, same goes for you.
Yep, exactly. Same goes for you. If you don't like what's being said, contrary to popular belief, we are not the YouTube police, okay? People say what they want. I'm not here to police them. Hold on. Heather, you can have no respect for a person. You can have no respect for a person without disrespecting them. I probably read that wrong.
No, she means that you can go, like, you can have literally no respect for a person and go in their chat or whatever in real life and not disrespect them.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Gotcha.
My neighbor's a complete Darren. I can't stand him, but I don't disrespect the man.
Right.
Even though he disrespects us. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I think that's what she means.
I think so too. But the thing is, Ray Ray, you can really knock it off with the subliminals. Just say what you got to say. I mean, mention it all. And it sounded like this is what I'm picking up anyway, that you were calling us horrible people, but yet you're finding yourself back over there. I mean, it's weird to me, this do-si-do that people do on YouTube. They fall out with somebody and it's like, well, I'm not over there anymore, so I must befriend their enemy. You don't have to do that. It's not necessary. Actually, it'd be best if you didn't. Just find your own sector, your own community. If you don't like that channel anymore, that's not your type of content, slip away. If you got a problem with somebody, speak on it. Hey, godmama, peeking in. Just speak on it. But the subliminal shit, I don't like. It's annoying. I'm the type of person, say what is on your mind. And then when I come to you directly, I get more subliminal. Yeah, it's subliminal September. I get more subliminals. You know, you're just not being very direct.
Yeah, I've got more respect for people who just spit it out. It seems to me that, and this is not specifically to you, Ray Ray, although you may fit the criteria, we're talking generally about people who go back to old groups. It's like something happens, they get bent out of shape, suddenly they're a boomerang. They're right back where they started. And I don't really relate to it because there's nothing on God's green earth that's going to make me go back to Ziggy, ever.
Mm-mm. The jerks could fall out today. Never would you catch me back over in that chat or trying to low-key diss and dog somebody that reviews or covers her. So, and I caught that too, Ray Ray. Y'all call yourself all these review channels, but why aren't you talking about Tabby? What the heck? I didn't know that I signed a contract.
Yeah, I don't have to talk about anybody. I did a live last night where I talked about factitious disorder, which is what I kind of think that Tabby is showing everybody right now. Disorder. It goes back to deep mental health problems, trauma as a child. We went over that, and I went over other people that have pulled it off, have done some pretty big scams on social media. And I had a couple people in my comments that wanted me and asked me if I was going to talk about it. No, we're talking about it right now over here, but no, I am not gonna cover. Tabby is
Mm-mm.
not okay. Tabby should go the fuck away.
Yep.
People should snuff her out and make her go away. That's my
how
opinion.
I feel. That's how I feel too, because of her mental health. We've seen it over what, 2.5 years? That's just my personal opinion. It may not be yours, speaking in general, and that's okay. We do not have to get so upset, bent out of shape, block people, ban them from Discord. I mean, it's just wild to me.
And to be honest, I never was when Tabby and Ray Ray came back around, I didn't get myself that invested because I knew better. I'm being
Same.
honest.
I
I mean,
like
nobody wanted to touch this with it, exactly what Pearl said. Nobody wanted to talk about this. There was no problem when you came in the mod chat and said, I don't want this to get out. I definitely don't want Purple to have it. Absolutely everybody respected that and wanted that to happen. And we did it because, in my opinion, I felt like we were willing to protect you and your feelings.
Yep.
It wasn't even about Tabby. Fuck Tabby. You were
It was more
supported.
about Ray Ray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Ray was a mod for our channel, and I'm not going to lie and drag her because she's shooting subliminals. Ray Ray's a damn good mod.
You were a fantastic mod, Ray Ray, and there was an incredible amount of respect for you as a mod and as a person in the Discord. I don't know how it is or what it is that we disappointed you with. And when you said you wanted to leave, we were fine with that. It doesn't mean there was going to be any big issue for us. People are entitled to do that. You know, it's not, it doesn't have to be a big bad thing.
No, you don't have to burn all your friendships, YouTube friendships down or go join your enemy. It's weird.
I almost feel like when people say, I'm getting off here, I'm going to go read a book, I'm going to go do this, and then they don't, fucking do that shit. Please. For the love of everything that's holy. Don't say you're going to do it. Go out there and touch that grass, girl. Do that
Grounding.
shit.
Feet on
Yes.
the earth. Right? Just take a break if you need one. What is it you always say, Pearl? You can roast without burning the whole house down. You know, it's true. If you've got a problem, and I understand, I get her having an issue with Tabby. If she found out, I'm just saying, if she found out it's a lie, I get that. But what you wanted everybody else to do, it's not on us, okay? It's just
I
not.
mean, I'm not going to hold back. I believe Tabby's a fucking whole ass liar. I think it's disgusting, but I am not. I guess I was not surprised by it because as soon as she came out and said that she was sick, I knew she was lying. I knew. And not only that, she had also lied prior to that about another illness she had. See, she spoke on how she got diagnosed with this illness. And I have a close friend of me that's actually diagnosed with that illness. And we discussed how you become diagnosed. Well, Tabby had lied. So right there, red flag number one, right? I know that she will lie about an illness. Now, I know for a fact what Tabby's intentions were for doing this. I looked into it. I tried to present it to everybody last night. But again, these people, Ray Ray, Vestiges, Lady Spitfire, I really, really wish you guys would understand you're not going to get the answers you want. That's not going to happen.
That was like
She's not
with
going to,
us.
yeah. She's
That's
not
the
going to
aspect of it.
Yeah.
Where it was said that you're beating a dead horse. You're never going to get reasons or answers from somebody who is mentally ill. That is not protecting Tabby. That's not justifying her behaviour. That's just talking in factual terms about the sort of people who do this sort of thing.
And you're hurting yourself by doing it, especially if you have your own issues. You're putting yourself in harm's way every time that you do this shit.
Yep.
Every time.
That's like when the whole thing happened with Lolita. We tried twice to get answers. We weren't getting anything. We done a live stream about it because everybody, the circle jerks ain't together anymore. Yeah, we weren't going to pretend like it didn't happen. We done a live on it, ended it. We knew we were never going to get answers. So going over it again and again and again did us no favors. Now, I don't like when people tell people how long they can talk about something. So I never did that either. Like, they have the
I
right.
agree.
Yeah, they have that right to talk about it as long as they want. But what you won't do without getting called out is throwing subliminals. And I know who you're throwing them at. Like I said, you're not slick, and not get called out. I'm calling you out, Ray Ray. I'm calling you out. And you take it however you want to. I came to you directly. You didn't have any answers, but you got that. You're beating up that community wall, aren't you? I was right here all along. And the first time you left the Discord, you leave my Discord, our Discord, I ain't chasing you. But I did check on you, Ray Ray, because I knew you were going through a hard time. Me and you talked personally. I told you I understood. We had just went through this with Lolita. No, she didn't fake cancer or whatever. I'm just telling y'all what I said. But I can understand and empathize with you. I was very clear. You heard me. It seems that you want this to be something else, like a war between the pigeon and the other side. And I'm sorry, you're just not going to get that.
I mean, she's gonna, as long as Tabby stays on YouTube and continues to go live, they're gonna continue to go. I'm not saying Ray Ray and them, I'm saying Purple and them will continue. If Purple sees a vulnerable individual on YouTube that she can exploit, she's all about it.
Yeah.
That's her jam.
And Ray Ray knows this. So I find it, it annoys me too that all of a sudden you're acting like Purple's a great person. She's just calling it out. Ray Ray, come on now. Let's keep it a buck. You can't stand her. And that's okay. But the all of the sudden pretending like this has got something to do with Purple and she's just calling out the truth. You know better.
Come on. Is this really happening? Is she really taking the stance that Purple is just calling it out and thank God for the pigeon?
God for the pigeon. Pooh says Purple already said that she doesn't want Tabby to go anywhere and that she's not done with her. Exactly. This is exactly what she wanted. Ray Ray, in my opinion, you handed it right over to her. And she
was struggling too. She was struggling for content.
She was trying her damnedest to get any of us to talk on her, and we didn't because we were done. It was boring. She was boring. And nothing she said or done was going to cause us to fire up a live stream. And this right here should hold her over for the next 80 some years. And nothing will change. They do not respect you, Ray Ray. Pooh, when is your live about? Oh, is Pooh having one? Yeah, oh, honest perp. But I'm just letting you know, Ray Ray, you don't have to hit with the subliminals. You can just say what's on your mind. I gave you plenty of opportunity. I came to you directly, as I've said plenty of times before, and you just refused.
And here's the thing with stars, just that it's weird when people hate someone, they express that hate for that person, then they run to them. It's called hate bonding, and people do it more often than they are even aware of on this platform. Also, please, can I just say this before I jump down right quick? Please, everybody that's listening, when you type a comment in the chat, because we were just talking about comments, and people read them, right? And they may be struggling today. Please think about how you would feel if you were struggling today and you read that comment to yourself. Just do that. Before you press enter and enter that into a chat. really sit and think about it and remember that there's people behind the screens, and I care about you all, and there's no reason. I mean, we all want to have fun here, right? That's what we came for.
That's what I came for.
And just think about what you type. And
And
if people want to act a fool, let them act a fool.
Let him act a fool. I'll watch. And you're not going to shame me, the jerks, six up, in anything we review or talk about. How many times do I have to say this, or do we have to say this to get it through your all's head? I don't feel bad for it. Okay? There's plenty of channels on YouTube that do the same thing. Just because you've made friends with somebody new, all of a sudden you're going to pretend like, I just don't like the stuff y'all talk about. Anytime somebody says something even remotely wrong, y'all got to talk. Yes. Stop pretending. It's corny. Yeah, Matthew, you shouldn't type.
Yeah, Matthew, just don't type in the chat all day, bro. Not at all.
But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, Ray Ray, without the talking in code, I heard you. And I'm here. And I'll tell you what I'll do one more time, because I'm sure you're in the bushes. I will drop the link one more time. I'll be chill. I promise you that. You can come up here, say what you want to say. I'm going to try it one more time. If I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm wrong,
please do. And I would not say anything disrespectful to you. If you really want to get all this off your chest, come up here and we can talk about it. And as far as things said in Discord go, everyone knows I always stand by what I've said. I'm not always proud of it, but I always stand by it. When the Discord stuff came out in the past, I stood by every single thing that I said. My only concern was about the use of the photographs and name of a toddler. Other than that, co-sign everything all over again. I'm afraid that I don't really regret things that I say. I'm quite happy to stand by them.
Well, and it's the truth. That's kind of why we even started a channel, because what we were discussing in Discord, we wanted to talk out in public. So if that's something you think you're going to hang over our head, oh, and I'm sorry, that ain't going to work. Unless it's something personal. And then God help. Y'all pray for him. But I dropped the link wait a minute, Pooh, what? Just like middle fingers up, Linda. I never even thought about that. You think it's Linda Marie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have never watched not one of their videos.
I watched one that was
familiar.
the fuck around and find out over and over and over again. And I just thought, yeah, this is not for me.
No, I think they do a lot of the Tony stuff, right? Is that the channel?
I couldn't tell you what they do. Like I said, I believe that they probably do, but no, it's not for me. Everyone's entitled to their own little channel. I got no problem with that.
Mm-hmm. No. But yeah, I don't think Ray Ray's going to come up, and I'm pretty sure if I look, I'm blocked out of her Discord finally.
I was never in the Discord. I'm afraid I'm not a massive fan of Discords. I mean, I adore Six Up, but I don't really go in the Discord. I'm just sort of like quite happily in one place, and
Yeah,
that's
my
enough for
Discord
me.
is more of a open thing where the members can come in and type whatever they want. Really,
It
nothing
really
ever
is.
goes
And
down
one of
in
the
there.
things that I do love about your Discord is people sharing stuff that they've made. I love that aspect of it.
Yes.
And
yes.
shout outs to Metal
Shameless
Clips.
bragging. Yes.
Metal Clips is an actual artist with wool. I mean, there's no other way of expressing it. I mean, it's beyond handicraft. It's just beautiful.
I like
She's
Metal
making
Clips.
soap now. She's making soap now, you guys.
I was about to start that. My whole channel right now where I'm watching soap making, it's all in my recommendations. I love the soap where people hand make it. Good for her. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Anything, Ray Ray, you want to get off your chest? I dropped the link. I will leave this live up, and I'm sure
Can I
someone.
say one thing to Ray Ray before? Please excuse me. I'm not very with it today. I'm not having a great day. Ray Ray, beyond all this business that is going on with Tabby and you being friendly with Purple or any of that, let's push all that to one side. This is the thing that I want to say to you. Please look after your health. Please look after your sobriety. Don't let feeling cornered and angry with somebody undermine your own journey. That is more important than any of this. And I wish you nothing but the best with it. Nothing but the best.
I'm so glad you said that, Pearl.
I don't hate Ray Ray. That's not what this is about. There's no, I'm going to be doing the jerks. They'll be doing live streams about it. No, that's not going to happen. This was a one and done. I just wanted Ray Ray to know that I heard you. You didn't say our name, but we know who you're talking about. And instead of doing everything Ray Ray's doing, I just wanted to just come out in the open with it. That's it. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think it would be better for people if they would just start doing that instead of doing the subliminals or talking to anybody else about it. Talk to the person that you got the problem with.
Soup's a straight shooter. She's like it with all of us. So like, if you've got something to say, can you please say it directly and straightforwardly so we all know exactly what we're talking about?
And Pearl's the same way. Pearl would rather you just keep it real. Just what is it? I don't want to guess. I'm not trying to put a puzzle together.
Yeah, I'm not going to keel over if somebody comes at me directly with a quote. That just doesn't happen. Shout out to Lolita the fraud there. If you've got something to say, you know where I am. And it's like when people say, come in under your real name. I've been showing you. I was in Purple's the other night. I went straight in there to correct the fact that something that I had said had been put in Eliza's mouth. And I was just like, nope, that was me. You know, it wasn't Eliza. I've got no problem going in.
Right.
And just putting it straight or grabbing a link. If I want to say something, I will say something.
We've done it before. My God,
Yeah.
we've even went on Queen Bees and didn't even talk about it. Just somehow that worked out. It's just something we do. If I've got something to say, Pearl's the same way. I'll hit a link. I'll come in the chat. If I'm not blocked, I find I'm blocked a lot of places though.
But if you've got a shouty person up on the panel, I will take my headset off and just use the microphone so that the only thing I'm hearing is what I'm saying. That doesn't bother me either.
Oh, that was a mess. All she could do was that poor, that was just an awful impersonation of a British accent. And y'all know how I am about impersonations. They better be right or you're, that was awful.
I just find it amazing that they think that bothers me. It's me doing a poor impersonation of a different person. How does that hurt me?
It doesn't. It embarrasses them.
I know.
I don't think some people know when they've done something embarrassing. Okay, hold on, y'all. Y'all hold it down for me just a second. Hold on.
Hi, Lemon Drop. Tanga, I agree. We will keep taking the route we're on. Y'all do you. Enjoy your new friends before they turn on you. I don't know. Some people don't actually know what friends are. I think.
Yeah, it's very strange. And also the notion that your friends sort of should keep only to you is very strange. It's very high school. It's quite possible for people to be friendly with me and have friendships with people that I don't have anything in common with and I wouldn't necessarily want to sit down and chat with. I don't own anybody. It's not a problem for me at all. And I really don't understand why it's a problem for the people. And perhaps that's a problem with me. Perhaps I don't care enough. I'm not as over invested as some people are, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, I tried that. I tried to care, I feel like too much. And I kind of last year learned a lot of lessons actually with a lot of the same players. So I'm fortunate in that sense that I created boundaries online that I didn't have before. And I'm just really lucky to have the friends that I have now. I don't have any regrets
I don't either.
at all.
And I think this is good sometimes. I said it yesterday, a good shake up. See where everybody lands. And then
Yes, I mean, some people just fall naturally through the holes that they were destined to go through. You know, like shape sorters. When you see toddlers with them, some people just slot easily back into that hole.
yeah. And I
Stars, contract my ass. You'll be doing bad girl shit tonight. I know you too well.
stars. Yes, Eliza, you're late. You missed it. Well, we're still going. I just fired up alive to let Ray Ray know I heard her. And yeah, I'm here anytime you want to talk. But I've done went to you twice and done a live stream. So here's what happens after this. I'll just match your energy and I won't care. If I've given it 2 shots privately behind the scenes and then I just fired up alive, then it won't happen again. It is what it is. And I hate that saying so bad.
I know. I'm afraid that no matter how deep my feelings are for you, this is not about Ray Ray. This is about anybody. If you come at me a couple of times saying you're not ready to talk about it or you don't want to talk about it, I will leave it. I'm not going to keep pushing. So if that's ever a game that you like to play, I'm the wrong player because I will just accept that and not ask you again
Right.
because it's a matter of respect. You've said to me twice you don't want to talk about it. I respect that. And unfortunately, I won't be pushing again. So if you decide you do want to talk about it, you're going to have to come to me and say, I need to talk about something because otherwise you'll be waiting a long time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. I got to check my mood. I might be in the mood, I might not. If I've done came to you and asked you and you couldn't give me a straight answer and then you decide you want to, well, I may not. Probably not though.
And as far as the jerks beating a dead horse, our last 4, 5, 6 episodes have all been different things.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. I am so glad because we have moved on our content. Matter of fact, the things we were talking about before didn't even match what our subscribers watch.
Bless the subscribers who now it appears have been in listening to us talk about things that they're not interested in. We saw the breakdown of what our subscribers are actually listening to and interested in.
Right.
And some people don't even make the list. So bless the subscribers who've been keeping patience with us, talking about somebody they don't know and they don't want to know about.
I love that. I love when subscribers show up when you're not talking about the regular, uh, whatever, and they show up anyway. I love that.
I do too.
And I actually do go looking. I know that you guys do too. Go look into your studio and see what your people are watching. I do that. That can actually help a lot of people.
I do love some statistics, some cold hard fact that you
I
can
love
base something on.
Yes.
I love looking at my statistics, especially now that I'm monetized. Whoa, I love numbers, even though I'm not getting real big up there yet with the monetization. And shout out to Six Up for helping.
Girl, you are going through a transition period. You are going to move from one topic to another and you are going to bounce back so spectacularly, especially if you start covering the TLC content. Once you work out the whole using clips thing, how we've got to work around that sort of, there must be some way, we'll have to look into it. But that is the only thing that's going to suck you in. Other than that, you're going to fly.
I hope
Listen,
I see other channels got huge numbers doing this, and their commentary is nowhere near as good or as sharp as yours. It just isn't.
I just
I
can't
think a
get
lot
it.
of them zoom in. I've seen Soup. I don't know what that is. Maybe that makes it more fair use, transitional, but they like zoom into the screen, whatever they're reviewing.
Yeah,
And that
They're
seems to
using
help.
techniques to stop the automation picking up
Yes.
the image. So they're cutting it off a certain way, or they're adding
oh,
things to it. Or even if you change the sound slightly, you don't necessarily have to make it faster or speed it up, but there are
Right.
different ways of altering the sound.
Put
And I
some
think that's something that
music.
Pooh does.
Put some music in there. Whatever. But yeah, Soup and 6 Up morning time is needed again. Yes, I agree with that.
no, I had a good time. I had a good time with 6 Up reviewing 90 Day Fiance. Oh my God. What listening to her.
That was gold. A regular of that, you would absolutely drag people in.
Yes, I think I'm going to cover it more. I used to, me and Auntie Miracle, we had done it a couple of times. People did like it, but I can't edit. I need to learn to edit. And I think you're right, Pearl. That's why they did make it to where I could finally get monetized, because I did switch my content around.
We need to get together, get on Canva, and the simplest means possible, I'll show you. Get the MP4 into Canva, do a bit of basic fiddling with it, and then download it again. We can get around this. It's not a problem.
Oh yeah, Canva is
Okay.
really easy to use as well, because I am terrible at editing, and even I can make a 3-minute video. I can. It might not be great, but I can do it. So I know
You do pretty
anybody. If
good
I
to me.
can, anybody can.
You do pretty good to me. I can't do the simplest. I mean, but then again, I don't have that much patience. I need someone like Pearl to just be like, sit down, be still, watch. Just watch.
Yeah, I don't ever learn by direction. Like somebody can tell me something 50 times, I will not get it. But if they show me one time,
Right.
I get it.
I'm the same. And if I see how somebody has done something, whether that's making something, I can pretty much get it from there. I've the same with sewing. So like if I see how you do it, if I can work out the technique, that's fine. I've got it.
Canva hates you, widow. I swear it does me too. And here's where I struggle, y'all. Where I'm trying to put the clip. It's like, okay, I put it here. This is where I want it, right? And then I go to add something else, and it doesn't ever come out the way. I'll just have to show you. It's hard to explain. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, darling. I was listening to you. I must admit, I was also making tea in the background, but yes, I'm listening.
Pooh, I don't understand how you're not monetized, because all your work, it's transformed.
Well, the reason why Pooh is not monetized, Pooh would be monetized right now had their prior channel not be false stricken down by, if that's a word, taken down by the pigeon and her cronies. We'll get Pooh up there again. Justice for Pooh.
Justice for Pooh. We were talking about Pooh in Discord the other day, and along these lines, justice for Pooh. Pooh should have this. Pooh, and nothing we said with the word Pooh in it came out right. It just sounded wrong every time. But yes, justice for Pooh.
The worst is when you find yourself typing out. You can always rely on we and Pooh for telling you how it is.
Right?
Pooh. Oh Lord. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it.
You know what? Lenny, you just said Pooh needs exposed, meaning more subs. I agree. How about my next live we do a Pooh review?
I
How about
swear,
that?
I swear, I was thinking about doing that too. Do it.
You have two.
I'm gonna do it. I'm
The
gonna
two
do it.
of us. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
we should. Anybody can come up. We can all review Pooh. I think that would be awesome. I love
You need to be
Pooh.
careful with a few of the videos though, because we did get copyright claims on
Yes.
the
Oh,
little
you
bit
know
of
what?
music, with the pig with the thong on.
I've
Took
got
down our
real
whole episode.
big. I got real big plans for this episode. I'm sure it'll be struck, but that's okay because it'll go back up.
What is everybody talking about this escaped prisoner? What escaped prisoner? Somebody else was talking about that earlier.
It's been going on for about a week or so, hasn't it? You've got some escaped prisoner that they've got pinned down in an area. It's funny because we have recently had a guy who's in prison on remand waiting to be on trial for terrorism managed to escape from prison over here, and he was caught by a plainclothes policeman pushing him off his bicycle, and nothing is more English. There was no huge SWAT team taking him down. It was one guy in plain clothes pushing him off a cycle.
Are you serious? Right. Soup, pay attention. I have missed all this. He escaped the
I literally just got a notification, and it's a guy, Danilo Cavalcanti, changed his look, stole a van, and he gone. Chester County District Attorney. Yeah, they're looking for this gentleman.
What
He's
did
in
he
a
do?
Ford Transit. He's in a Ford Transit van with tag ZST 8818.
Right, he's previously been wanted for murder in Brazil, and I believe that he murdered his girlfriend in the US as well.
Oh.
He gone.
He's only 5 feet, 130 pounds. That's a little feller.
I know Dolly and JLR, I've seen from the way suggestions come up. I haven't watched the coverage, but I believe they've both been covering it.
Oh, okay.
He's a tiny guy.
Yeah, that's what somebody just said.
The escapee, not Dolly, although Dolly is not particularly big either.
JLR ain't either. He's a tiny little feller. Chris said he's shorter than me. Yes, in front of her kids because she found out about. Oh my God. Yeah, I need to catch up.
There's tragedy pimps exposed in the house.
She made it. Shout out to Tragedy Pimps for getting on the mic.
Mm-hmm. I think it may happen again this evening, folks. Just saying.
I'll be there. But I wasn't there last Sunday, Tragedy Pimps, because look, I love everybody. But when it comes to sister wives, I choose watching Cody have a meltdown over anything. But then I did give you a rewatch. Oh, tonight is Sunday.
Oh my gosh, Eliza. He escaped prison and has been there because he stabbed his girlfriend to death. Wow. So murder out on driving around in a cargo van. That's great.
It's not funny, just the way you said it, though. I don't know.
I mean,
5 foot tall and 130 pounds. Okay. But I do appreciate y'all ladies coming up here with me and talking about this. I think it's something that needs to be addressed one time. Hopefully one time. Yes, I'm inclined to fire up another live stream. If you any more subliminals, I might. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all coming up, and I think I'm going to end it because we've been up here an hour and a half, and Ray Ray didn't come through at all.
well, I think that Pearl said the wisest words, as she does.
Yeah.
And she said, please take care of yourself. Put everything else aside. You are the most important. Your mental health is the most important. And that goes for everybody. Please do that. And thank you for having me up, Sue. Love you, Pearl.
I love having you up.
Love you guys.
Love ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Pearl. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. And Ray Ray, this wasn't to be mean, but I had to keep it real. I had to let you know. I heard you. I know who you're talking about. And I tried, okay? I tried coming to you directly. You didn't want no parts of it. So I fired up a live stream. And with that, I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. Peace. Well, I'm going to play that one more time. I love this. Oh, that sounds awful. Peace, y'all.